It's a day that will go down in history. Jamie Melham becoming just the second woman to win the Melbourne Cup, riding half yours to a famous victory. The star jockey channeling her parents' Olympic pedigree here at Flemington to become the first woman to win the Caulfield and Melbourne Cup double.
A dream run that realised a dream result.
Just won the Melbourne Cup.
In the immediate aftermath of a historic victory, a hug from husband Ben. On board Smoke and Romans, together they wrote the script.
I said, I wrote it how you told me to. We don't normally talk racing much, but we ran through this race about 10-15 times yesterday. And that's exactly what I wanted to happen.
A moment with Michelle Payne.
Welcome to the club.
The Cup's only two female champions. Before this embrace with mum Karen.
Oh, she squeezed me so hard, I just can't believe it.
Karen and Dad John both represented Australia at the Winter Olympics in speed skating. Jamie had their match today.
It was just like a bit like a dream. She was sort of stuck halfway and I thought, oh, she's not going to get through or whatever. Then all of a sudden it just opened up and the angels above just carried her over.
Randwick's race day built around the big dance.
And the starter said go.
Last year's winner Gringotts looked way down as the top weight until he spotted space.
Gringotts burst to the front from Vivier, and Gringotts goes back to back in the big dance.
My God, you could tell he's a serious horse when I let him rip.
Kieran Maher training the top three in the $3 million race.
This isn't an afterthought, this race. He's planned this, and that's why he's one of the best trainers.
Sam Jordan, 9 News.
Well, thousands of Samoan fans have greeted their rugby league heroes at Eastern Creek as the team prepares for the Pacific Championships final. The side's NRL stars aiming to bring the Pacific Nation their first rugby league trophy.
The Western Sydney Raceway that stopped a nation. The Samoan team welcomed by a sea of blue and thousands of adoring fans.
Just shows how much how much our people mean to us. We obviously want to do our job by playing footy, but no, they're doing their part by supporting us.
And a boost for Tai Samoa ahead of the Pacific Championships decider. Stephen Crichton and Spencer Lenu joining camp for some extra support.
I get real jealous of what the boys are doing right now, but I know that the boys are going to get the job done on the weekend and I'll be right behind them cheering them on.
Crichton won't play on Sunday as he recovers from an ankle injury, but has his eyes on next year's World Cup.
Rehab's going pretty good, so I'll start pre-season soon, 3 more weeks, and then get ready for the year.
The coach says lessons have been learned from the 24-18 loss last month.
It's not so much redemption or revenge, it's about going out and starting the test match again and putting our learnings into place that we took from the first game.
Despite playing in the last World Cup final in 2022, Samoan players and fans say a win against the Kiwis on Sunday would be the country's greatest sporting achievement.
It would mean the world. I really want to get the win, not only for our people, but especially this group of boys.
Tom Murray, 9 News.
A new era for the Newcastle Knights, with Justin Holbrook taking his first session as coach. And he shed light on the club's much talked about halves dilemma, hinting Dylan Brown will partner breakout talent Fletcher Sharp, despite the arrival of Sandon Smith.
You can fit him in anywhere, obviously, preferably in the halves. That's where he'll fit in.
Sharp was back on the field today, 5 months after lacerating his spleen when tackled. Well, Luke Keary rejected an offer to join the Knights, instead returning to the Roosters to begin his coaching journey. The 3-time premiership winner saying the club is his home, but has revealed he's made up with Russell Crowe after their infamous run-in on the Hollywood Stars farm.
On the streets of London, a long way from his home in Sydney's east, we caught up with a former Kangaroo who has just retired from the game he loves.
You leave as a 3-time premiership winner. You did everything you wanted to do in the game.
Yeah, if you told me that when I came out of school and had no contract and was knocking around it in Burleigh, I would have said you were silly.
After the Roosters, there was a year in the English Super League with Catalans.
I don't know if you're an emotional guy, but was there a lot of emotion attached to it?
I used to not be. I've got a little bit now. Like I was really not upset, but a bit sad last year leaving the Roosters, and it's cool to look back and see how far I came and all the people that played a role throughout my career. I'm really grateful for him.
Keary was recently offered the job as an assistant coach with the Knights, but he knocked it back.
I'm going to go back to the Roosters and have a small role with them. I can't wait. That's my home.
You know, you give off future coach vibes.
Definitely not, mate.
I reckon it'll happen.
Oh, I don't know. I want to stay involved at the start, definitely in coaching. I want to do a little bit with the younger guys and pass a bit of knowledge on. I'm really interested in the corporate side. Obviously done a bit of university stuff, and I'm interested in the business and finance side of things too.
Keary won a Clive Churchill medal, and for most of his career, he was drama-free. Apart from one night at Russell Crowe's farm, where as a young Souths player, he stormed out after being upset with the Souths owner's behaviour.
Did you ever patch it up with Russell Crowe after all those years?
Yeah, mate, we did. We spoke a few times after. We're all good now, I think.
Can you give us the real story?
Not yet, no, not on TV. Maybe at the pub over there we can.
In London, Danny Weidler, 9 News.
Australian cricket selectors are tonight finalising their squad for the Ashes. Fast bowler Brendan Doggett has been labelled a bolter to be included, but insists he has no idea whether he's in or out.
Been waiting for this for a long time, so yeah, I feel like if I do get a call to join that squad, I'll be ready, and then yeah, see what happens.
Australia's 15-man squad is set to be named tomorrow. The Wallabies are in Italy for the first time since their historic first defeat to the Azzurri back in 2022. The Italians have continued their steady rise this year, pushing the All Blacks and Springboks all the way.
A lesson for us to learn, like going this game and not taking Italy lightly. They're a good team, and you can see what they've done against South Africa.
Australia is desperate for a win after that 25-7 loss to England.